Hey guys, Lester, and welcome back to another Pixelmon video here on the channel. As requested recently, we are going to be making a guide on how to get Zygarde in the current version of Pixelmon. I should know that Zygarde is one of the most complicated Pixelmon or Pokemon to get in the mod, so this is going to be this a little bit confusing and probably something that you're not going to be able to achieve in your world currently, and I'll get into that. But if you guys have been enjoying the Pixelmon content on the channel, be sure to smash the like button to show support, subscribe if you're new, and comment down below which other guides you think I should make on the current Pixelmon version, like certain Pokemon that you're having trouble finding or getting. I have a whole slew of videos right now, and I'm working on all the legendary that are pretty complicated. The one that's coming out after this, I'm probably going to make a Heatran video, so for anyone who's curious. Either way, let's get into this right off the bat. So the first thing I should mention is Zygarde does not naturally spawn in your world. So if you've been hoping he's just going to spawn, it doesn't happen. You cannot see a legendary Zygarde has spawned in the plains biome. It's not going to happen. Zygarde is listed on their wiki page as does not spawn. So the only way to get him is assembly unit. So that is this bad boy right here. So the first thing you're going to do is craft an assembly unit. So that is 2 glass paints, 2 emeralds, 1 PC, 1 moonstone, and 3 ultra deep sea crystals. And you might be saying, Austin, how do I get ultra deep sea crystals? Well, how you get ultra deep sea crystals is pretty unique. You're supposed to find them in the ultra deep sea biome in the ultra space portals, but those currently are not in this version. So the only way you can acquire the ultra deep sea crystals in this version is getting Eternatus to drop it. Yes, the legendary Pokemon Eternatus. And if you're wondering where Eternatus spawns, let me quickly reference my legendary page just to double check. Swamps or End Barrens. So you can either find him in the swamp biome or End Barrens at dawn and night. That took me a minute to look because I forgot which gen he's in. But yeah, so it is possible to get these crystals. It's just you're gonna have to hunt for another legendary, and you have to defeat that legendary. It's not if you capture him, you have to KO him, and his drops might be these beautiful deep sea crystals. But after you do that, you will get this assembly unit, but you will right click and you will see it says you will need a Zygarde Cube to use this. So moving on to the next item you're going to need to get is the Zygarde Cube. So the Zygarde Cube right here is crafted with, once again, 4 ultra deep sea crystals. You see what I mean when I said you're probably going to be able to do this right now? 4 emeralds and 1 sunstone. Now you could always just spawn them in creative, the ultra deep sea crystals, or like I said, you could just hunt for Eternatuses if you really want. Either way, once that's acquired, you will get yourselves the Zygarde Cube Crystal. So once you acquire this, you will see it has an interface. It says 0 out of 5 cores and 0 out of 100 cells. Now, if you know how Zygarde works in the regular games, he's comprised of cells. There's a 10%, a 50%, and the 100%, which is this big guy back here. So you're going to have to go on a little bit of a scavenger hunt now to get those. So how they work is Zygarde cells and cores are items that are construct Zygarde in the reassembly unit. In order to obtain these, a player must first have a Zygarde Cube in their inventory, which I have. And both the cells and cores can spawn in any biome on logs, leaves, and grass. It is strongly recommended to explore new areas when looking for Zygarde cells, as they are only able to spawn in chunks that have been loaded for a total of 30 minutes or less. So you can take that as you will. I probably had that whole quote on screen so you can pause and read, but they'll look like this when they're on the ground. You will literally find them right that's a regular Zygarde Cube, and the Zygarde core will look like this on the ground. And once you find them, you will walk up to them and simply right click them, and it will say a strange creature was sucked into the Zygarde Cube. And you sort of just walk around and suck these things up. You also find them on logs of trees. They will look kind of like this, and you will suck them up. I should also mention that in all my adventures of Pixelmon, I've never seen these things. I don't think I've ever encountered these, but they've been in the Pixelmon mod for a while now. I've just personally never seen them. But before Zygarde was able to spawn in dens, I remember doing a Zygarde 50% raid in dens. That might still be a thing, but it does not have that listed, so do not count on it. So currently, the only way to get Zygarde is doing this cube thing. So once you acquire 100 of them, you will go back to this machine here, right-click it, and it will say you can either assemble, you can assembly with Zygarde, or you can separate. So I'm actually going to separate my 100% Zygarde just to prove this works. So yes, I would like to separate. Wait, separation. Yes. Oh wait, did it just let me? No, it didn't. That's so weird. Maybe it's because I don't have the full capacity, because it says you're supposed to have 10, this only works on 10%, 50%, you know, to get to 100%. So that's probably the reason why it's not working for me. If anyone knows Why it might not be working for me, let me know. But I think it's probably because I don't have the full, like, 50 or 100 in the Zygarde Cube. And I don't feel like loading up that many. But just know that is how it pretty much works right now to get the Zygardes. If you want to see what the others look like, here is the Zygarde 10%. And here's the Zygarde 50%. But yeah, it's a really cool legendary. It's just crazy that this is what you have to do. There's a lot of Machops around me. This is what you have to do currently to get it. Just know that there is a chance this will most likely change in newer versions of Pixelmon. Right now, this is how it's working. So, up to you guys if you want to go on a hunt for Eternatus, because that's the only way you're going to be able to get these machines and items. Or you can just wait till Pixelmon updates again. But I still wanted to make this video for anyone who was stuck or curious on how to get Zygarde. But yeah, once again, he doesn't spawn in the wild. You're going to have to make a reassemble machine and a Zygarde Cube, and you're going to hunt for Ultra Deep Sea Crystals. Otherwise, you cannot get Zygarde. So, I hope this video was informative to you. If you guys did enjoy it, smash the like button, show support, subscribe if you're new. And in the description down below will be the links to all the information wiki pages so you guys can read up on it yourself if you need to. Either way, that's going to do it. I hope you all have a great day. Stay safe, everyone. Goodbye.